She know that she groovy. I'ma live my life like it ain't nobody's business.
In this moment, never on time, love. When we in today, be looking at us. Grab a drink and hit the dance floor up. Got the girls even looking at your butt, yeah. Dancing till we get so sticky, it's not icky, but I wanna dance floor. You say that it's a turn on. Hand up on your hips, take a dip, take a sip, up on trip. It's a sky and I can learn on.
You know you want to go to Vegas, baby. Can you twist one up for me? You know you want to go to Vegas, baby. Get it lifted on the way.
If you want that girl, then go ahead, go with it. If it's curly smoke, then go ahead, let me hit it. Living life like a movie. She know that she groovy. I'ma live my life like it ain't nobody's business.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You do you.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You do you.
Dancing on the Vegas life.
I'm so wavy, you can call me Tsunami. Chewy's on my bottom and these baddies on my line. I'm trying to chase it steady, baby, I ain't wasting time. Blue cheese crumble in my pocket and on my mind. Them blue face zombies, I be counting all the time. 10 toes too, and I'm prowling by my grind. Naked except the ring, yet the boy still shine. Don't need your approval, you can't take away my stripes. Hit the table for a 7, but I leave it with a 10. I'm not your regular baby, you know what it is. And if you don't, you better educate yourself.
What up, what up? We are in the house, You guys are tuned in live to The Vote on the HMS network with YouTube. I am live here with my boy Freshmyne Gouda. Got him in the house, and we got the wonderful, beautiful down.
Hey.
Got him. Yep. We are also tuned in to some of our Bigo viewers that we got on here as well. Shout out to you guys as well.
Yes.
So, yep. So
some beans. Throw some beans and dragons, y'all.
Hey.
Throw some beans on that bitch.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we got a couple of new different platforms that we're working on as well, just to be able to get more people to come out. Today's gonna be a special show, a real good show. We're gonna be talking about music today. So music, we're gonna be giving pointers and a couple things. Yeah. Let's bring the applause in there. We still got that.
The great thing
I got
about
you.
all that is all of us music.
Gigolo. But yeah, man, we definitely going to be talking a little bit about music. We're going to be giving some pointers to some people that are out there maybe wanting to get your music out or get your music to the next level. So you sit back, relax, and just enjoy yourself. It's just us today. We don't have no special guests. We gonna hold it down and make it happen. Right?
What are you talking about? We are special guests.
We are, yeah, I get you.
Thank you.
The Royal Flush crew up in this thing. So yeah, man. So we're definitely gonna be able to keep you guys entertained today. We got a special little clip from, I don't want to say the name. That's why I'm like holding out. We got a special couple special clips for you guys to be able to see. Like I said, sit back, relax, and we're gonna just be chilling, playing a little bit of music. We got some new music as well. So, how you feeling, beautiful, over there? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I just got out of class, so I'm a little like tired, but relaxed. And then
That's right. You doing a yoga class, huh? That yoga thing, huh?
Oh no, I'm doing my pole class.
Oh, that was the pole class. Oh Lord, look, how did I get it mixed? You doing yoga too, ain't you?
Today is pole. Yesterday was deep stretch.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
My yogas. I'm trying to get these splits and things popping.
Oh no, we gonna call. Look, I was looking at the other episode. We gonna definitely put you on the spot and see this pole dancing. My Lord, we want your instructor on there too to show us how to do it, and then we want you to do it too. We gonna.
My instructor's dope.
And Blic said he gonna be up there in a minute.
Look, my upper body strength. I don't know. I'm too heavy to get on a pole. Jesus.
Hey, man, I done seen some big things up there.
Woo, I don't know. I get on there and be holding there, then end up falling. Lord, I can't do it. Better keep it up. Got it.
One of my instructors is bigger than you, and she gets up there.
Dang. Why you say bigger than me? Like I'm huge. Like I'm already working on my damn.
Well, you said. You said
My size?
big arms, but I'm just saying. She can size you up.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I already know. It's all about the upper body. If your upper body is banging, if you got a nice upper body, then you can be able to do some wonders on a pole, for real.
Well, it's what you define as nice upper body. Your idea of what you can.
I mean, like,
she's strong.
She-Ra superpowers can pick up a car almost.
Wonder Woman out there.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
She's strong as fuck.
Yeah, man. So yes, like I was saying, she's a strong, super strong, can bench press. But anyway, so what about you, Gouda? How you feeling? What you been up to, man?
I'm in the building.
Gouda chilling, relaxed. He posted, chilling like a villain. Know how he's sitting there, silky.
Gouda, you need to turn Gouda mic up. He sound like what's that boy that don't talk every time he.
Let's see, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey, we need to get you one of them hearing aids to go up full volume.
Yeah, we got him all the way up. He up. He high. He's super high, but
yeah, man, I'm on what they call cloud 1,000.
1,000. Wow. But yeah, man. So
he got the Kool-Aid grin today.
he do. Gouda is posted. He said no glasses today. He said I want my eyes out. Let my eyes breathe. That's what Gouda said. Yeah, man. So shout out to everybody too that signed in and here with us and rocking with us here at the Hitmaker Society or HMS Network.
All day.
And like I said, it's a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff behind the scenes. We've been hitting different platforms, like I was saying, in order for people to hear our music, to be able to see our videos. We got some cartoons and stuff that we're working on. So we've been doing auditions like crazy this whole week. So I'm
Murder a Bankroll video coming to you soon.
Yes, sir.
Man, so get your sponge ready to soak some of that sauce up, man.
Freshmyne Gouda, man. I told you that's the video. I told you I was scared the whole time. You know,
Hey,
Gouda
man,
was in there. I was like,
the lingo in there might be a little bit much for y'all who ain't really about that life. So you might have to get your dictionary or go ask your nearest homeboy who really about that street stuff and see if he can't break it down for y'all. Cause the feds be watching and I don't just need to be putting out no blueprints. So if you can't understand, get your homie who with that shit. See if he can understand.
Lord. All right. So Gouda, as Gouda makes his death threats. No, I'm just joking. We gonna keep easing down the road. So first thing that we gonna do, we got a song for you guys, some music. We played this song, I believe before. Let me play the song first before I don't even want to say what the song is real quick. But we got it already in the queue. Some new music for you guys real quick. You've tuned into The Vault with the Royal Flush crew. We are here. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go to some music real quick. That's what we gonna do.
Let's do it.
Now get in.
Yeah. I remember when I first climbed to the top of the tree to see the whole street. That was a sight to see. Right then I knew if you didn't pursue, then you won't push through. And on the way down, you might scratch your knees. Did it
bunch of cocaine. Open up a whole lot of showcase. Talk to a few angels. Know the real eyes and the real faces. Human gelatin, no seed in the soul. Moving unity, we don't need none of those. Upload, post. Every time I see it in your eyes, you don't really have to lie. I can see it in the skies, you know this. Open up the blinds of the shine, let it breathe on your mind. Cause you know that the bind will open. Cause you can't fake your true self. If you know that that's true wealth. Light a candle for true health. Said the tear ducts in my eyes dry. So I gotta let the song cry. I done been through a lot in this life. So I gotta let the song cry. I feel emotions on the inside. So gotta let the song cry. I'm sorry, mama, if you don't see me cry. Let it be cry for me. Let it make the real beat cry for me. Feel the bass and the chords getting high with me. Vibration energy on a frequency. Tell me if you really, really want. If you really, really want, then we out of here gone. Something about the bass and the trouble when you feeling kind of trouble when you know energy around. If you wanna dissipate, I don't know need for rebuttal. Just focus on the inner grind. Gonna have to go a couple inner rounds. You gon' have to pray and keep it watching mouth. You gon' have to watch the energy around you. They gon' have to find you in the lost and found. Yeah, it's okay, we really didn't want them around. They be in the past and you be in the now. Destroy the energy and build it from the ground. Rotate elements around. Like the sun, I'ma stay in my position. I hope y'all listen, cause we all in the kitchen now. Cooking. Got more things to do than to cry, so I make the beat cry. Said the tear ducts in my eyes dry. So I gotta let the song cry. I done been through a lot in this life. So I gotta let the song cry. I feel emotions on the inside. So gotta let the song cry. I'm sorry, mama, if you don't see me cry. Let it be cry for me.
One tear.
We are back. We are back. Welcome back to the show, The Vote. If you tuned in right now, you tuned in on YouTube. We are up in this thing, the Royal Flush crew. It's your boy Blic. We got Freshmyne Gouda. And don't forget about the wonderful, beautiful down. I can't say down below. That sounds horrible. Like,
Oh, Lord.
I was saying, but I'm pointing down. You see what I mean right here. But together with our powers combined, we create the Royal Flush crew. We got Letty behind the camera. So she's still a part of the team as well. That's the camera crew. Yep. So anyway, so we up in this thing. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about music. I got a couple of things I'm going to be able to pull up real quick. Beautiful, I'm going to have you sit to the side for just 7 seconds. Give me 7 seconds.
Yeah, because I'm glitching. So I'm going to sit like
No,
this.
it's okay.
Right.
Son of a glitch. No, I'm just joking. What's good? I see some of you cats in the YouTube world. Shout out to our YouTube family. Shout out to some of our people that are on Bigo. Remember, like I said, we're on HMS Network on YouTube. You guys can be able to see the full show, see the full quality and camera quality. Got it. But yep. So, anyways, we're talking about music today. So I have a couple of questions that we're gonna bring in here for the one time Freshmyne Gouda.
Yeah.
So one of the questions that we have is called it's saying, how do you get your music off the ground? What would you say? I say, Gouda, I have you answer first because we're in the music business all day. But if somebody's out there asking like that has some music and stuff like that, how would you tell them or what information would you say was saying getting your how to get your music off the ground?
Well, I would say first off, you need to write some music, you know what I'm saying, or go record some music, not just do a rough draft, but at least, I say do at least two to three copies of it, you know what I'm saying, record it, listen to it, go back and record it again, listen to that, go back and record that one more time, and then you decide which one of those was the best. After that, you need to get you a distributor, you know what I'm saying, you can go do it online, which is probably the easiest way to do it. Or you can go through, try and get you a distributor through like Walmart or something like that. But again, it's different steps that it's gonna take to do that. So I would just say get you a distributor online, something like let's say TuneCore. Shit. It's a couple of them.
Don't give them too much sauce. I'm just telling just a couple things like how do you get it off the ground? But like what you were saying, one of the first things like what you were saying is to be able to get it off the ground is first starting. You know what I mean? The average person sometimes wants to start thinking about the huge goal, thinking about rocking concert, rocking stages, letting the world hear it. But nah, who are you? Yeah. What kind of music we doing? What genre are we on?
I think a lot of people make the mistake of they see all these rappers and all these different artists doing shows. Yeah, it's good to do shows to get that experience and stuff. But again, you got to think about this. You doing shows and nobody ever heard your song. You're gonna have a bunch of people out there standing in the crowd not knowing what the fuck you talking about. Even if your shit is slapping, they don't know the words to this song, bro. They never heard this song before. So you're not gonna get the same effect that Tory Lanez and all these other niggas is getting because they know the words to these songs. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see them going crazy in this. I mean, they may vibe with this song. They don't know the words. So, at least shop this song to them somehow before you do a show so that way you can get the response you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Or shit. Have your partners who do know the songs and have them out there hyping the crowd up, saying the shit with you. People don't even use Hype Man no more. Hype Man's supposed to know the song like he wrote the song. So that way, you ad-libbing your shit. But again, we don't have that these days. People just feel like, hey, I'm going to just write the song and it's just going to go. It don't work like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of old, I would say older type of fundamentals that we do have to be able to bring out and do have to keep alive and not allow it to be forsaken or whatever. We have to make sure that that we're definitely reaching out for that help. If it's certain artists that you know that are performers and certain people that are those different people that that actually do the thing. So sometimes we're in our bag so much that we're scared to ask a person for help and say, hey man, I seen you out there ripping the stage, I seen you out there on the show, what are you doing?
That's called networking, man. That's what you're supposed to be out there doing, soaking up that sponge.
What you say, Beautiful?
No, I was agreeing. That's exactly what that's called, networking.
Yes, sir.
You gotta network.
Oh, man. Yes, ma'am. He said yes, sir.
You don't know nobody gonna get started. Also, who you gonna present stuff to? How you gonna get to a studio? You can go try and rent a studio. Where's the studio? Who knows where the studio has to even rent? You gotta know
talk to somebody.
Some people, or at least put yourself in an environment where you can get to know some people. Either simply going to the club, talking to a promoter. They don't rap, they don't do music, but guess what? They know the people who do. They promoting for this. They know where to go. And you need to have money in your pocket and be prepared to do what you got to do.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing free.
Like Gouda would say, they don't know your music, they don't know your song. I'm just gonna spot you off you look good. What do you present to the table?
Yeah, it's like, you got to be able to bring, and so that's what I was saying. So it's very key to be able to know who you are as an artist, know your brand, know what you, that direction. Now, keep in mind too, we're talking about all these things, and these are stuff that our company provides. We do provide this for people, where we are able to assist you guys with your brand. We can sit down with people, and actually help you chisel that out. So just, I'll say that.
We know people.
Yeah, we know people. Like your people call my people, and we can all be people.
Right, and we can all get along.
But yeah, that's the reason why we even do these shows is always to be able to reach out and always to be able to give you guys that helping hand. But like I was saying though, it is important that you know yourself, know your brand, know what style you're going to be, and then not be caught up in what you're hearing on the radio or caught up in someone else that's in that lane. No one likes a person that sounds like someone else. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like what makes you unique, what makes you stand out, what makes you go. You know what I mean?
Hey, that even goes for people who are already out there. You got artists, other artists out that are like many versions of them, and it's like seeing them, you're like, dude, I already got her. What are you about? How are we gonna tune into the song? When it starts becoming too familiar and too similar to something we've got, your individuality disappears.
Yeah, you're right. Right. And it's a lot of people that I feel that they lose their originality. You'll hear them and they sound exactly like the next. Their rhythm, their flow pattern is even the same. When it comes to music, just like how instruments, like how every instrument has its own kind of sound, that's how every person is unique in their own way. There's similar tones. You might have a similar like vibe or similar voice. Yeah, but the way I deliver it, the way that my craft comes out, it's me. It's my glue. You know, it's my stick. So the next question that I was gonna say is what I had before. It's saying how do I come up with actual concept for a music and / music video? Some people be lost, you know. Some people are out there just making songs, you know what I mean. And when it finally comes down to it, you know, they don't have no videos.
That's
you
really
see who they are.
when you gonna find out if this song has content, or if you was just sitting in the studio putting some stuff together and this came out. Sometimes it's cool and it happened good like that. You just feeling a beat and you just throwing some stuff together, but. If you're not making songs, like real life songs that have content, have some bases and something, you're going to see it in the video, because usually it's hard unless you're making an abstract video. Yeah. It's kind of hard to make a video based off of something like that. Usually your video is just
that's why they look the same.
Painting an even clearer picture than what you was trying to paint with that video. I mean, with that song. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. That's why a lot of the videos be looking the same, because they talk about the same stuff, or they saying whatever. It's like it's no poetry in it. It's no creativeness. You know what I mean?
That's
why I like old music songs, like back in the day, like LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Sitting at the bus stop sucking on a lollipop.
See, but that's what you paying the videographer for. In my mindset,
you just see some random shit popping up. Like their videos had meaning. They had story. They were simple. Also, but they were realistic, and it was cool. You could relate to the song. You could also relate to the video. Like I had a girl like that. I do that now, and I'd be checking for her, like relate to it. Yeah. Nowadays, like I can't relate to fucking call like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. What the fuck? Like.
Yeah, it's to each his own. I always say, I'm like, to each his own. They out there trying to put whatever I guess they feel is the best thing in the market. You know, that's gonna keep your energy, because you know they say any publicity is good publicity. So I feel like with those kind of songs like that, they're just looking to try to make people have controversy, make people talk, you know, make people do all that.
Yeah, some of those songs are just feel good songs for. You look at the era we in. We in that era of, you know, girl power, individuality, and all that stuff. So it's like, okay,
yeah, but
Lizzo, I can be what I want to be. I can say what I want to say.
A lot better.
What'd you say, Beautiful? It's lagging a little bit on the show.
I see. So even with that era of it being girl power and stuff, I feel like they're representing themselves classy.
Hey, it's like,
I mean, I hate to say it, classless. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody want to be represented, though. You know what I'm saying? People want to be represented in every way. Lizzo did it because she was like, shit, I'm tired of motherfuckers saying because I'm big, I got to cover this.
Man, she did. Nigga, she busted out. She busted out.
You know what?
She Pillsbury out of here, like, for real.
But there's different meanings behind it with artists who have different complex. You know what I'm saying? She was a bigger set. She proved a point, and her confidence and everything showed through it. Yeah. It's a different message she's sending with that.
Yeah.
Versus everyone who got the ass shots, fake titties, this and that, all y'all talking fucking stuff and this and that, it's the same thing. Like you were saying with the video, it's the same. There's no message, you know? Nothing behind it.
A big booty, maybe she tired of running around with that little thing, and she just woke up and was like, you know what? I deserve a big booty. The fuck? Shit, and she went and bought that bitch, or she did her thing. She got that ass, and who knows? That might be the reason why she getting up in the morning and go get that little, go make that Subway sandwich or whatever the fuck. Cause she got a big old booty now when she throwing that meat on that bitch.
What is he talking about? Help me. Gouda, I'm good. I am good. All right. So anyway, I'm like, what is he talking about right now? Oh my God! All right, all right. So the whole show is not just based on ass. I promise. But we really have created this so you guys can be able to get a realistic idea of what to do, especially if you're just starting. Maybe if you're out still trying to get out the blocks, you still want to get your stuff out there. So let's go to the next question. Okay, so this is a good one. It says, how do I know? Let me put this above me. Okay, there we go. How do I know when to change my image? That's a good question because a lot of people start off and you may came in the game one way, you had a group of cats and y'all was one way, and then now you trying to see like, hey, I might want to do some more poetry. I might want to do something that's more on a, a different kind of level. How do you change your image? I would say, I ask you that. How would you change your image?
I say, man, just like you said, you got to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Before you know your crowd, you got to know yourself. For me, each artist is speaking to their people, whoever that may be. You know what I'm saying? In every realm of the world, there's some people going through some stuff like you, been through some stuff like you, about to go through some stuff like you. Everybody ain't the same, but there are small few groups of people who everybody has somebody like them. So me as an artist, I try and speak to those people. Some people may like my stuff, and you know what I'm saying, I may reach some other people on accident or just on that common ground. Somebody who don't even get down how I get down, but may just feel one of my songs that I'm expressing myself that they can connect on, and that may have helped them, or they can connect with that experience. That's all I'm trying to do. So I feel like as an artist, first you must know where you are, and then when you feel like you're doing too much and trying too hard, change the image. Or when you've outgrown that image at all, you know what I'm saying, change the image. You can always change your image, just like a human being. You can always change yourself. When you label yourself, you limit yourself, man.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like, you got a feeling. It's like the path, not always the path of least resistance, because it's always going to be resistance when you're fighting to be yourself. But it's always, you got to kind of feel your bearings in the sense of you. I wouldn't suggest you going out doing thug music or rapping and saying you shooting people and you work at Walmart and you've always been a nerd your whole life. I'm saying you can. They have had people got away with it, Vanilla Ices and stuff.
Unless you really about that, like Robin and them late night, you doing, I don't know, you doing thug thizzles and stuff.
But at the end of the day, it's like I wouldn't recommend to do that. I feel that it would go better if you're actually in the path of what, rap about nerd, but rap about equipment. I'm just playing, do pop music or something. But
you're supposed to be an artist, so shoot, paint a picture with your words, man. You don't gotta necessarily describe the day at Walmart. Talk about your day outside of Walmart. What happened? What was your thought process that made you even get your ass up and go get that bag at Walmart? Like, where you at with it?
Yeah. You're right. Well, I feel like we'll definitely come back a little bit in a second. We got to go to a couple commercial breaks, and then we have a actual 3-minute little segment of Jay-Z. It was something I was seeing on YouTube of Jay-Z, and that was one of the things that he was saying. It was super powerful, so I wanted to share it with the show. So like I said, we'll do a quick commercial break real quick, go into that little Jay-Z segment, and then we'll come back and continue to build on this. But once again, you guys are tuned in to The Volt on the HMS Network. We up in this thing, and we are, we are here. We're here to stay.
We'll be back.
And we'll be black. We'll be black.
Are you gonna leave me up there?
Yeah, beautiful.
I'm about to say you gonna leave me up there.
Yeah.
When'd you do that? You got T-Fly in the bitch too. Where'd you get that nigga? Where'd you get him?
Oh yeah, we knew T-Fly's big homies on the Crump game, Little C and all them.
Do the things I
know
do.
that. Girl, boy,
Yeah, I'm
when he
inspired
came out,
about,
that nigga came
life
out right in
and
the
all
Crump
sorts of things. You can say something right now and would inspire me to write a song or something to happen.
When
Most kings
Jeremiah
just happen to
out
be
here.
inspired by Basquiat drawing. The drawing, and you had most young kings get their head cut off on the bottom. And I looked at that and I was like, it's powerful. Just the statement in itself, lends itself for a song. The song starts inspired by Basquiat. My chariot's on fire. Everybody took shots, hit my body up, I'm tired. And then it's just, they build me up to break me down, to build me up again. They're like, Hov, we need you back so we could kill your ass again. It's like this thing, this love, hate thing that the world has with success, period. I walk in every room as myself. I don't walk in any room as anyone else. I'm not cowering, I'm not speaking soft, my voice doesn't change, it sounds exactly the same way. I'm walking as myself and proud, and I speak for us, and that gives me a joy. I'm honored to be in those rooms, and so yes. You can't do that. No, you can't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they just projecting, they're putting things that they don't believe that they can do on you. And you may possibly do it. Like my uncle, he was telling me, my uncle said I'd never sell 1 million records. I sold 1 million records 1 million times. So he was, I'm his nephew. I don't think he meant any malice.
He wanted the best for you, but
he just was
didn't
projecting
believe.
his fears and
Right.
things that, are you crazy? How are you gonna do that? How? I'm sure there's things that I do now that he can't believe that I was able to accomplish. But he couldn't even see it at the time. So he was just projecting, putting his fears on me. So the whole thing is just, and always believe you're great, even before anybody else believes it. It's an extension of my family. It's like the things that I do. I tell my family all the time. I tell my grandmother, my mom, they
Check 1 2. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gouda, we back on there. So yeah, man, we're definitely back in this thing. That was a clip that I feel that it was something that touched me in a way, because I can definitely relate when it comes to being an artist itself. And like he was saying, he's like, you got to know you're great before anybody else knows you're great. And it's not
Can't see you
being
guys.
and it's not being great. Hold on. There we go. Lord. Now we're back on there. Okay, now you can see me. You can hear me, but couldn't see me. But we got to be able to be great before anyone ever sees it, and you got to be around greatness as well. You got to be able to see the peers and the people that you're actually with as great individuals, and iron sharpens iron. We talk about that in all of our shows. But I feel that that's a key piece. And having that foundation, or even if you don't, but having some type of foundation and morals in that sense, creating music in that space or going in that space. Therefore, that's how we have a lot of these crazy rappers and stuff nowadays. They took that stuff too literal. It was like, I can mumble, I can do all this stuff and be whatever, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we are unique. We are a fingerprint. So when it comes to music, I suggest, my suggestion as being an artist is to be your fingerprint, who you are.
Think about it.
Yeah, so we had a couple more questions. So this one says, do I need an agent? Do I need an agent? My question, I'll answer that. For creatives, yes. You need some type of representation when you are a creative, because we sometimes as creatives can get trapped up so much into creativity that we forget to be the ones to represent ourselves. But also, it's no one else's responsibility to represent you. But I always represent it. I feel if you're talented and you feel you're good, you're getting some vibe, getting some buzz, then I do feel that you should have some type of representation that is looking for your best interests at all times. You know what I mean? I feel that we cut ourselves short by trying to cut the corners and stuff. But no, a manager or an agent, that's what they do. They go out there for you. They go out there looking for shows. They go out there looking for deals. They're making sure that stuff is worth your while. And especially if you're just starting, then you guys might be paying a couple shows, but they're making sure that you're not going to waste your time and waste your money and finances too. So I would say yes on that one. You definitely need an agent. Let me see. We got a couple.
I think that's optional.
Yeah. What do you feel? How do you feel about it, Beautiful?
I think that's optional, and I think you need one when you get to a certain point in your career. I don't necessarily feel that it's necessary at the beginning, or for you it might be necessary at the beginning because maybe you don't know nothing about what you're trying to do and need the help. But if you do know and you kind of know where to start and how to start when you get to a stage in your career, I feel that you should ideally. Why? Because now you got a fan base. Now you establish yourself. Now you're a little more known. Now you just need that one hand who can put you in places you can't get to without the assistance. It's not bad to have representation, but I don't feel that it's necessary to have to start out. I feel it's optional depending on where you feel you stand in this career, your career, and you as an artist, entertainer, whatever you're.
And I agree. I agree to a degree, you know, because I feel like even Beyonce got an agent or a management. You know what I mean? Even though she can do it herself and does everything herself in a sense, but she still has people that tailor in that lane, and that's what I'm meaning. You know, more of a person that tailors in that lane. Of course, we can do it ourselves and try to do it ourselves.
She got one when she felt it was necessary.
Yeah. Well, her mom was her manager in the beginning. She was forced. In the beginning, her mom was her manager.
Yeah, she started young. Her dad. Had no choice. She was kids. They ain't had an option.
Well, different situations is different, but I say to each his own. But I say when you get on your feet and get your bearings together, it's good to find someone, if you can feel someone in energy, to be able to find someone that could be your representation. You know what I mean? You know, it's always good. You know, it doesn't hurt you, but like Beautiful was saying, it's always good to know the game enough to where you can represent yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those type of people need to be able to show you some experience or something.
Never be too proud to say I need a little extra help.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You said, Beyonce, she knows how to do all that shit now, but she still has the help. She's choosing to still have the help. She's not too proud to say, I'm gonna let you take care of that.
Yeah, that's like in movies. I tell people all the time, I know how to do a lot of stuff, but when you see all those names coming up on movies, those people are specialists in that spot.
But again,
they all play a role.
Working for free either, so
that's true.
I do understand that.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see. We got some more. It says, okay, so it says, do music videos still make money these days? Yeah, I definitely feel. I feel so. I feel like when it comes to nowadays, it's actually more than ever. People want to see you first. They can hear you and love your song, but if they want to see you so they can connect to your image, to connect with how you look, you know what I mean, and just see all those things. So I feel like music video is one of the most important pieces, if not the most important piece, when it comes to representing yourself to the public.
Yes,
how you feel about that, Gouda?
Most definitely. They want to see what you looking like. They want to see what your vibe like. They want to see, man, what you talking about. Is this just some propaganda you got going on? Even if you are just gassing, then shit, can you at least come up with this shit you gassing about?
Yeah, you're right, man. I'm telling you, like I said, videos, I tell nowadays they got to go hand in hand. I'm saying when I'm doing music nowadays, I almost want to show the music video or film the music video the next day type of thing, just to stay in that vibe or stay in that energy.
Also helps to break down some of the things you are talking about. Good imagery to show somebody what you're saying.
I don't think you can have music without having the video, without having the visual.
Yeah.
You have the sight, you have the hands-on, you have the reading and stuff like that. It's just a different relation when you have the song and a visual that goes with it. I mean, realistically, you can go like how we go live on Bigo now.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta do a video to see me. You can get on Instagram and do all this other stuff, but I want to see you in action with the song. I want to see the story that you're portraying to the video. I'm curious, just like we were talking about earlier, I'm curious to what your video is going to be about when I hear a song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just want to know what your take is going to be on it.
Yeah, they used to be able to get away with it back in the day. You'd be like, oh, they don't got a video, they don't got this. You don't know what the artist looked like for some time. Like, that's what she looked like?
I know your take.
But now it's like, Now it's like immediately, like I know I was disappointed a few times. You see somebody was like, he ain't light skinned. Like I thought he sound like a light skinned nigga now. I'm just joking. Or you see somebody else, he sound African, and it's like, oh, he's not African at all. Like, well, he's actually white.
Right.
Like, okay.
But you see, and that's when social media wasn't popping like that. So like
Yeah.
you could get away with it, and it'd be like just guessing. Like, have you seen so and so?
Yeah.
No. Why?
Like, look what he looked like now. Yeah. Because Luther was going back and forth. Everybody was talking about Luther. He was one of the best singers of all time. R.I.P. Luther. But Luther was gaining weight. I was like, Luther. Well, I had to go see the video. Like, what y'all talking about? If this sandwich was us. No, I'm just playing. But I'm just, man. I'm like saying, but yeah, I feel like you got to be able to surf it, even with your different looks. So I had another question. It says, how do I captivate my audience?
That's tricky.
Speak to your people again. I mean, if I'm
How do I speak to them? Gouda? How?
paint the picture for them, you gotta be creative. I say like this: take a day that's describe something that you felt or thought about in a way that only the people who have been through that day would understand what you're going through. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just try different things.
Ooh, Lord, try some water. You need to try some water real quick. You good?
Not that vape no more. Put that water in your throat. Put that water
But
in
no,
your
you
throat.
got to be able to like what Gouda was saying. Just knowing your audience and knowing what they like. So if you're into rock, I wouldn't recommend doing soft songs like soft folk songs. I would probably want to do some jumping. Probably gonna be some head bobbing. It's probably gonna be some rock and roll. I'm just saying. But you got to be able to know what they like.
Create an experience, man.
Exactly, create an experience, and colors too play a key thing too. Like when you're doing a live performance, people don't understand like what you're wearing plays a huge part of giving that ambiance or giving that vibe. Yeah, exactly, of what their experience is.
Try and be a narrator one time.
Definitely. You got to narrate on stage. But
Make your song and make some of your songs and your choices of songs relatable.
yeah,
Just like you were saying, you talking about the girls right now who are shaking their ass and stuff. You gonna have songs that you're talking about what the girls are talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to hear songs about their ass shaking right now. Just like you
Yeah.
said, she woke up this morning and she was feeling herself.
yeah.
Nicki Minaj, I'm feeling myself. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Got looking in the mirror and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Beyonce walking across the stage, showing her little ass, her ass with the big ass, not little.
She got a little badunk. But one of the things you know how Beyonce talks about how she zones out and goes into like her sauce of fierce. Jesus. Her character, that I can relate to that because it's like you kind of go into your character. I would say higher self or the character. Yeah, the character that you're broadcasting to people in that moment, and nothing else matters but staying into that script or fitting into that script. It's just like acting. But I feel that itself captivates the audience when they're able to see you up there and they know, like, you might be low-key soft-spoken, but when you're on stage, it's like,
it allows them to be free. They understand that they can be the Walmart dude and be free. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's
they
tight.
relate to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, man. I feel like, you're right, and that's what that's why they listen to you. The ones in Walmart is listening to you because they're living through you, and music allows people to be able to live through your words. You know what I mean? Through your words and what you're saying. It's like mantras going over and over and over again, and you're able to be in a space to where you can live that. So that's why I say it's always important watching people, what you put in your eardrums too, just to say while we're speaking about music. You want to watch what you're constantly putting in, saying all the time, because don't be surprised if you always talking about, this and that, and this stuff is happening in your life. You got to be able to filter that stuff out. I have moments like that.
And you gotta be careful how powerful your words are too, because when people really tune into you and follow you, they literally take what you say for what it is. There's been cases that I've read up on in the past where people do shit because of song. Someone says something about hurting someone or killing someone or doing this or doing that, and fans really do it in real life. Why? Because my favorite singer said it, or their ex-boyfriend hurt them, and you could feel it in their music. And they wanted to kill him, so they didn't do it. That they ambiance when it did it for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a tool. It's a tool, and it's like almost hypnotizing and mesmerizing to certain people because people gravitate to you so much, especially when they feel that you're talking to them, or you're like you're friends with them. It's like therapy for them.
Yeah.
You see how
And they're really
Eminem
keen
was talking
to
about
your
Stan?
every word. So your image, your words, everything, just like you said. She woke up with an ass, and then I decided I'm gonna get an ass too, because I feel she made it seem that having this ass is gonna make me do this and do that. Sometimes I feel like it changes your confidence in the way that you view things. And sometimes it wasn't even necessary, but because you look up to this individual, it became necessary to you.
Yeah, and you're saying it over again. You're saying it over and over again. And I know we talking about ass. I don't know why we talking about ass, but you saying my ass so fat, my ass so fat. Really, and it's a mantra like in your head, So if you're looking in the mirror and your ass ain't fat, then in your mind you're thinking like, I'm about to change that. I'm about to go get surgery. I'm about to go do something. It's like we're living a fantasy down here in a sense, and that song is like a theme song. The music that you listen to is like your theme song for your life.
Casting spells.
Yeah.
It's not almost like you manifesting what you want. You get more and more people saying these chants. More and more people just unconsciously saying these things. It's like you don't think none of this is popping off?
Yeah.
That even goes for like guys though. You got these square dudes who hear these niggas talking about what they do in the streets and hustling, knowing damn well you ain't got no business out in the streets.
But even if you really in the street, the dudes in the streets doing that stuff ain't doing that stuff because it's fun to do. They just woke up like, I'm finna go smack a nigga with a pistol and go sell some crack cocaine. It's like most of the niggas really doing that. They ain't got no options. The economy ain't letting them go get this job, so they like, you know what? I'm finna go get this bag though, you know what I'm saying? So they forced to make decisions that they wouldn't otherwise make because they can't be the lazy ass niggas sitting there just, not doing nothing. Then, you ain't getting no opportunities from everybody. So what you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? So they're not waking up going to do it because they just woke up like, oh yeah, I'm just finna go do it today, man.
I just woke up like this. I don't know. I think it's still a percentage, a small percentage of laziness if you ask me to just go take somebody's shit though. If you just go take it.
It is.
You just like, I'm about to wake up and just go take yours.
Some niggas is really just.
I'm talking about those listeners who want to reenact and live the lives of the people they see and hear. Not the niggas
that's the internet though. They just watching that fake shit and going to try it and they end up dead.
Yeah.
Not because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But there are people who take heed, like I said, just to your words and being just a fan. This nigga said he went and got a gun and shot up whatever.
Yeah. And
this nigga heard him say it and went and did it because so-and-so said it and thought it was cool.
Yeah, and they more real than them.
Niggas who are struggling.
Yeah.
And they not doing this shit for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
They really living that life. It's different.
Yeah, you're right. And it's funny because it's like one person saying it, then he's going home into a mansion that's not in the hood, and then the other person that's listening to it is actually in the hood, listening to it, doing the stuff that he's saying.
Sitting behind them bars,
it's
talking
deep.
about no bail, or you waiting on bail.
Man,
that shit ain't fun.
It's
super deep, super deep.
It get real then, boy. Commissary coming through, and you like, oh, they ain't tell me this was gonna happen.
What's good, Oscar? Yeah, man. So, yeah, well. I feel like, it's definitely a lot of things that it comes to when it comes to doing music. You got to be able to stay focused. You got to stay in your chi is what I would say, and know your season when it's season to develop time. That's a key thing too. You can want to try to do music in a season that's not really the music season. This might be just writing it down season because you just went through something, a breakup or a heartache or something like that, and you might just need to be writing this stuff down. Or some other people are different. When they go through the heartaches and go through the pain, that might be your time to go get on that mic. Go put some of that passion on that.
Know your formula.
Absolutely.
Yeah, gotta be able to know it. Yeah, know how it works for you. They got some people that freestyle. They actually go into the booth. They freestyle each line for line. They got some that actually with the pen, they go down and write this stuff down. And then they have other people that break down stories. I tell people all the time, this is a little nugget for you guys. I tell people to write a whole entire story out. You have problems writing, write the entire story out from beginning to end. What happened? I did this. I went here. I seen this. I felt like this. She did this. She did that. Boom, done. Now you go back and take just bits and pieces of that story and actually make it rhyme. So I take the first line, brushing my teeth in the mirror, with tears in my eyes, and then make it rhyme and say thinking about how she told me a grip of lies. And you know, it allows you to break down the whole entire segment and have a fruit, because it's easy to write the story. If I tell you what happened, you be like, oh, you sit down, let me tell you. Let me tell you. This is what it is. So you take that little piece, and then, like I said, you take those little pieces and make it rhyme with it, and therefore you still stay within the means of the story. So that's a little nug too for some people. I said I want to give y'all something, but at the end of the day, I feel like us being within the music field, you got to get that passion out, man. You got to get that drive out. You can't let nobody hold you back. Stop listening to other people. If it's good to kind of have your ear to the ground for BPMs or beats per minute, or you know, things like that, but it's never worth to lose yourself in the sauce of what everybody else is doing. You know what sound good.
Myself out, like when I'm writing, in the midst of writing, like I totally don't listen to nobody but myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me, the people that I'm around, I listen to our music because that. I want my art to be as pure as can be. You know what I'm saying? You know, not to say I don't listen to different artists, but it's a season for that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm creating, I want you to get a full dose of me. You know what I'm saying? Now, through my daily life, my journey in life, you know, I'm going to listen to this, that, and other, and that's going to contribute to the flavor and the things that I do because they speaking to me. So when it comes out into my music, you're going to be able to hear the people that I fuck with lightweight. You know what I'm saying? And if you like me, you probably listen to those people anyway, and you're going to be able to hear that in the song, and it's going to touch you like, oh, he listened. I know he listened to him, or I know he listened to her. That we're going to be able to relate to that when you hear it in my music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. It's all, you got to be able to bleed on the track, man. Bleed on the track. So yeah, man. So what about you, Beautiful? I know you've been making and writing music and doing stuff yourself. What's your go-to? Like, what is your go-to kind of formula when it comes to staying in your chi, or like to be able to write or get into your zone?
Honestly, I'm always in my best area of creativity when I'm drinking or I'm high.
Oh.
The only reason being is because it allows me to put myself in a different space mentally. And it's easier for me to write down things when I'm in that space. I lose focus sometimes, and I get distracted, and I'll get writer's blocks, and I'll have other things on my mind that I can't just tunnel vision on one thing unless I'm in that space. So when I feel I'm ready to write or do some music, I always have a drink. I always have something for myself. And that's just for me. Not everyone can do that. Some people can't drink and write and record and functionally do it that it even sounds good. You like, that nigga was drinking in the studio.
The whole time he was drinking?
Like, damn, that nigga didn't put out a drink once. Like, you can tell.
Yeah.
But I've gotten so adjusted to it just because of my lifestyle and the things that I've done in my past, that's how I've built up to be able to focus on certain things.
Yeah.
I've had too many different distractions because of my previous lifestyle.
Yeah.
That I've had to find ways to narrate myself to be able to do certain things.
Yeah.
The way I want it done. And personally for me, when I'm in that state of mind, I'm more in my feelings. So when I'm more in my feelings, I'm able to let it out more. I don't always like to talk about shit normal like this, because then I start thinking about it too much, and I think too much about it that I'm like, man, now I'm in my feelings for real, and I don't want to do this shit. Take a breather real quick.
Yeah, sometimes they can backtrack on people. I know, some people, when they drink too much, they get into a certain type of space, and then it's like
reliving the movie.
You get a little too emotional on the track. You like, with the big ride. You just doing too much. But I feel like, it's good. I say there's really no rules. You got to be careful with your life and your health. You definitely say that first. But there's no rules when it comes to being your creative. Everybody knows what it is. It might take some wine. Somebody might have to chief a little something. Somebody might have to run, exercise. I've seen a lot of different strategies that cause a person to be able to conquer that creative giant to create. You know what I mean? So it's really no rules in that. Just making sure you know what it is. You know what you got to do.
I understand you're the creator. Sure.
Yeah, and you're the one that got the rules. You're the one that makes the rules and stuff. So I definitely believe in that.
Don't know yourself and don't overdo it. Like, even when you get into that space like me, you can be in that space and that's some bullshit. You have other things to write about because you got too far in that space. And unfortunately, not everybody is there for you.
Yeah,
you gotta know your surrounding environment too.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, man. But yeah, so that's something that we'll have to probably bring this show back again, back around, because we're always doing stuff within music and stuff within that form. Next time I want to kind of bring some some different musicians and artists up and kind of get into their mind and see how they are, because I feel that somebody, people that watch this stuff, somebody out there wants to, is going through that nervousness or going through that writer's block and stuff like that, and they need these little nugs, like how we're doing. So we definitely want to bring this show back. We definitely want to shout out to all of our Bigo fans out there. We have 76 people on there right now.
79.
79. Let me. It's delayed. My bad. It's delayed. Oh, they can see Freshmyne Gouda. What? Gouda was protesting for a second. Lord Jesus, man.
Hey, you know what? No, you are not. But for some reason, they just clean on your screen.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. Yeah, so we got those people in there, our fans on YouTube as well. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Every Thursday, we are here, The Vault, the Royal Flush crew. It's your boy, Blic. I got Freshmyne Gouda, and we got Bewtiful. And I'm going to play that, I wanted to play this, what's the name for it? Yeah, let me see if I can go bring this up real quick. I like that Vegas Lights, though. Let me put that on here. Hey. Yahoo. All right, here we go. Let me play that one more time. Turn it up right there. We can go out on that one. Huh?
We hate to see you leave.
Oh, let me get that. Switch the camera on them one time. We thank you guys for coming out. Another successful episode. Yes. You can see our social media down below. Freshmyne Gouda, we had to write it so he doesn't take forever to say his. Don't forget the Gouda. You see it? We got Bewtiful's tag right there. My Instagram down below, Blic333. And most of us, we're in Vegas. We enjoying Vegas and enjoying that Vegas life. Got it.
I'm not in Vegas, so I'm still enjoying that.
In the stomach, never on time, love.
Look, I feel like we did good today. Normally we rushing out this like couple seconds. I'm like, we can hear the song now a little bit now, Freshman reloading his skizzy. He got the skizzy popping. Yeah, Bigo family, we appreciate you guys also tuning in. Like I said, we're on YouTube right here. And you can see us. Stay tuned, and we appreciate you guys. Once again, Royal Flush Crew. And remember, you can tune in every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Don't be late, y'all.
Get it.
If it's currently smoking, go ahead, let me hit it. Living life like a movie. She know that she groovy.
Hey. It's that Champagne Vegas life. We have Gouda. Chances on now. It's your time to sing. You ready to sing a song for us?
I'm so wavy, you can call me
That's Gouda, bro.
Chewy's on my bottom,
ahead,
daddy's on my line.
That's Gouda.
Tryna chase it steady, baby, I ain't wasting time. Blue cheese crumble in my pocket and on my mind. Them blue face zombies, I be counting all the time. 10 toes too, and I'm prowling by my grind. Naked except the ring, yet the boy still shine. Don't need your approval, you can't take away my strikes. Hit the table for a 7, but
Like groove on now?
I'm not your regular baby. You know what it is, and if we don't, you better educate yourself by the king. I'm trying to have it, you down, love, the rise with me.
Tonight is on. Shout out to JR, J Ready.
Yeah, Jay Ready in the building.
Where is this guy? Somebody look for this man, Jay Ready.
Today, man, we really got street partners.
What's good, man? Get out. We gotta get this man back on here. Get him on the show one day, man. So if y'all seen Jay Ready, tell him to holler at us, man. Hit us up. Let us know what's good.
If it's currently smoking, go go ahead.
I need to talk to him. I ain't heard him.
Living life like a movie.
We out of here, y'all. It's that the final lap. We on the final lap right now. Look at the timing of the song, though.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You good? You good?
Dancing on the Vegas life.
High quality H2O. He making me cough in here, damn it. Lord.
You don't say.
You know you want to go to Vegas. You know you want to go to Vegas. We love y'all once again. We thank y'all for tuning in, man. We are out of this thing. It is 9 o'clock on the dot.
Tune in next week.
If you want that talking, go ahead, go lead it.
Go and get it.
If this girl is smoking, go ahead.
Let me hit it. I had to finish it, I know.